Errol, why are some pundits on your side of the spectrum saying that perhaps Obama doesn't believe in a Christian nation when he was clearly just saying that America is a pluralistic society?
Well, in his, his idea to forge ahead in this idea of religious neutrality, he essentially threw Christianity under the bus the same way he did Reverend Wright. I mean,
threw Christianity under the bus? Where is that written?
Well, listen. The point is, the history. Let's revisit our history here. This $1 bill. All of our dollar bills say "In God We Trust." We are a country we are a country based on Judeo-Christian values. Our laws are inscribed based on Judeo-Christian values. Our Constitution. And the point is, at the same time, listen. That because we are a Christian nation, we welcome all religions. We are a free country. We welcome individuality. These are things that he could certainly communicate in communicating his message of religious neutrality without essentially saying we're not a Christian nation. That's completely false.
I know this is a media show, not a religious show, but this debate comes up again and again whether we are or are not a Christian nation. It's not in the Constitution. You can go back and look at some of our founders, including Thomas Jefferson, and he doesn't call us a Christian nation. In fact, his relationship to God is kind of on the iffy side, let alone his relationship, if he had one, with Jesus Christ. And so, here you have these people on the right, Lars Larson, Sean Hannity, again and again, focusing, oddly enough, on the Christian end of the remark. They cut off his quote when he said we are not a Christian nation.
And he
says we're not a Jewish nation and we're not a Muslim nation. We are not. We are no official religion in this nation.
We are a nation based on Judeo-Christian values, and there is nothing wrong with asserting that notion while at the same time embracing all religions as we do. And why people come here to flee religious persecution because we are based on principles that are Judeo-Christian principles.
I was just going to say, Howard, that if we move to the media side of the debate as opposed to the religious content of the debate, what I think is interesting actually is that those remarks were not that controversial and were not picked up that much in the mainstream media in the U.S. Yes, they were picked up by some of the more shrill right-wing critics of the president, but what I thought was really interesting about those remarks, about his entire performance in Turkey, was how smoothly that went over in the U.S. And what I thought was really the risky move by the president was talking about how he has Muslims in his family. And if you think back to the campaign when there were these efforts to smear the president as being Muslim himself, I thought that was quite a risky move, and it was interesting that it didn't boomerang against him.